So, who am I? Like I said, my name is Rachel. I'm an Ascension Alignment Guide. I think coach is probably more common, but I like the word guide. I was born remembering. I've always known who I am, where I'm from, how I entered this plane of existence. I remember being in the womb. I remember my first 7 years, my first 7 year cycle as a complete awakened and aware multidimensional being about and everything to do with the planet and what was happening, all the ascension dynamics, all the energies, and then the unseen beings that I was working with as well. Completely 100% aware, completely 100% awake. I went through an experience of blocking that and blacking out on that for the next 7 year cycle, and then started awakening that cycle again at the age of 14. So I've been studying metaphysics, probably more head on since I was 20, so 22 years ago, and traveled the world. I did yoga because I really needed grounding. I really needed to work that physical body. Traveled the world, experienced a lot, download a lot. Harmonizing DNA, the name of my business, came through at the end of my yoga teacher training, which was a year-long intensive full-on embodied training. And then there was this massive, we did regular detoxes, but there was a massive detox. So I was just turned 21. And I had an experience of pure source energy, and I was completely awakened and enlightened, I guess they call it. I could see everyone experiencing themselves completely. I could see all of them, their higher selves, their like pure source energy coming in and reveling in their human experience. Even if the human face was like all gnarled and depressed and angry, I could see their spirit just loving and reveling in this and just like really drinking up this experience, because it is so foreign to us beings that extend from just pure source and love and compassion. It's fascinating to be on a planet where we get so locked in such trauma. Like we really do. I see it around me. My children do, like I'm constantly coaching myself and my children through experiences that could potentially lock in for to create our future reality. So this is the key. We don't really want to lock in these, right? These experiences to create trauma responses in the future. But so I had that experience, and I was singing. I read the immaculate blueprint of land, houses, animals, your blueprint through your higher self, only ever through permission. And I sing. And I would travel and I would just be on the land, and it would speak to me, and I would sing it. And then I'd have all these flashback memories of past lives on that land as a initiate. So most of my past lives around the world that I remembered were past lives where I was an initiate. Many of them with me in certain sacred lands and temples and areas, just devoted to awakening to like spiritual truth. I was often a mother, not of children, but of a sacred like group of women, and we would be all performing the spiritual arts together. So I did a lot of that traveling. So harmonizing DNA, I do that in groups. I don't do it one-on-one at the minute, but I do it in groups, in person only, where I sing back to you the immaculate blueprint of your higher self. And then often people in those sessions, in those group sessions, will have past life memories and really big, beautiful, profound aha moments. One of who's become a dear friend of mine, one of the attendees, she's now doing all of her artwork. She's an art therapist and left her own art by the by, and now since doing these harmonizing DNA collective activations for the heart awakening, that's what they're for, she's now showing her art. So that's really exciting. So I'm very, very touched and very honored and always very humbled by the results I see from harmonizing DNA. And that was birthed through that year of really deep yoga, physical practice, very, very strict mental practice, emotional awareness, very, and strict eating, only because I just take things to the extreme as well. If something's like, I'm offered in that way. I'm like, yes, I will do it and I will be good. I will be a good girl. I'm shedding the layers of being the good girl. All these part-time personalities, right, that either serve you and don't serve you, and serve you in some circumstances, but not always all. So what else about me? So then, yeah, traveled the world. My biggest block is being seen. So making these videos, I'm just going to quickly make them, not watch them, throw them on YouTube. Everyone's been asking them for me for years. I've been doing sessions for years by word of mouth, but it's really time to get myself out there. So I have been clearing a lot of parallel realities with the lower vibrational earth. I don't really like saying lower vibrational because, and I don't separate like 3D to 5D because I'm here on the earthly plane, incarnate as an earthling, to bring my light and my source energy to this earth plane. So yeah, there will be Memoirs of a Starseed with a lot more information, a lot more stories on me. Over all the years, the most profound is like the culmination of study in practice in my daily life. And then, the spiritual alchemy, which is what I do in the source code rewriting. I use spiritual alchemy, which is a profound and incredible healing modality. It's an advanced metaphysical timeline therapy that's very practical and easy to use, that takes you straight to source and uses some really advanced metaphysical technologies, which is like all from the heart, because your heart is actually the most advanced technology on the planet. It always has been and it always will be. And that's why we're of such high interest to so many other multidimensional beings. So that exists. So we use the technology in your heart of like accessing source from within, and all the light and all the healing that you need exists within you. So we do that in our sessions, and that's been the most profound for me. And so I've quit my job, my past job, which I totally love. I still go there and do the lives for them. And I'm just doing full-time guidance, coaching, one-on-ones, sessions. There'll be more harmonizing DNA singing coming up, and a website coming soon. Like I said, I'm just doing it. I'm just putting it up here and posting it. And this is a very long video. So that's me. I'm a mother of 2, married, live in Queensland, Australia. Is there any other information people need to know? I don't know these things. I'm just starting. I may even get brave enough to start up an Instagram page today. Who knows? Baby steps, right? I love you all. I trust in your higher self and you to follow your higher self. And may your life be full of blessings and joy.